You need to understand that I really love this game. This is my favorite game of all time, and I hate how every single person plays this game. It's sad that only 10%, if that, I'm giving the most gracious of margin, if 10% actually understand what Yu-Gi-Oh! Is supposed to be. Yu-Gi-Oh! Has no soul. You're just a husk of a game of what it used to be. No, what Yu-Gi-Oh! Used to be? Yu-Gi-Oh! Used to be a game where you could play 40 cards of just whatever you wanted. And you could just, I know there wasn't a big card pool, and that's kind of the reason why there was before archetypes, before everything just started to have to be an archetype, and every archetype has to have every single thing done for you, and we can't make cards that actually just generic cards so you can just have whatever you want. It feels like I watched an archetype play, and that's the only way they can play. There's so many ways I play an archetype. I play a new archetype, and I think of a million ways to play around it. The reason I don't play the new ones is because they're so dead end into focused on that one power play that takes 5 minutes to set up, that somehow gets 0 bricks, no matter if they put 10 fucking hand traps in their deck, or would they just need one card. Maybe that's why I hate Yu-Gi-Oh! You just need one card to start your whole combo. That's not how Yu-Gi-Oh! Was played. You had to take 5 turns to set up your board. Like, it was give and take. How you need to understand how duel should feel is you should feel like you're taking 3 steps at a time while someone's trying to swing an axe at your head. It's literally just, it's how it should feel. It shouldn't feel like before I take a step, someone stops time, makes it so I can't move, and breaks all my bones in my body. That's not how it should feel to play a game of Yu-Gi-Oh! And the crazy thing is, we are the people trapped in the cage. We're these people so dead end on winning that you just can't think. Have fun. You should think. If you're playing for 5 minutes, what the is my opponent thinking of me? Please. Because I don't want... If you've seen your opponent surrender before you even finished your board, you are a piece of shit. You are you suck. You are the reason Yu-Gi-Oh! Is dying. This is a husk of a game. I've said it so much. Yu-Gi-Oh! Has no soul. Maybe I'm just some guy that just likes it back when it used to be. When people had thought. When people... This whole thing spawned. This whole discussion spawned in my head just because of fucking Duel Links. Duel Links used to be my favorite way to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Because they knew how to lock that shit down. They made that shit fun. Any card that, for the card pool they had to have a skill, or they nerfed it in some way just to have it in the game. It's not how it used to be. Every archetype now has to have some card that says, send 1 card back, and then you special summon 2 guys, like that stupid Barian. Like, come on. Can't you come... Is that deck so useless that if you don't have that skill, you have to special summon 2 guys? Are you that brain dead? Are you that... Like, come on. I'm so angry that Yu-Gi-Oh! Just become a game where someone has to explain to you how to play instead of you learning. You lose. The reason you get better is you lose, and you know why you lost. That's the only way you get better at Yu-Gi-Oh! And when you have someone hold your hand the whole time, and that's the reason you won, you lose in other ways. You go, I don't know why I lost. I guess they're just better. I had to play those cards. No. You played in the wrong order, or you did something stupid. It's you. You built this prison. You have the choice. You have the choice to get out of this place and make a utopia of Yu-Gi-Oh! But no, everyone wants to win. You should be shamed. If you never let your opponent play a card or negated their whole strategy and won, you should be ashamed of yourself. That's not Yu-Gi-Oh! I know everyone has to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Like that, because that's the only way to play now, so your opponent doesn't play. But no, because this game is dying. This game is dead. This game makes me angry. Every day that I have to play it, every day I think of all the fun ways to play this game. But then I see every 1,000 ways that you can. It's not even actually 1,000. It's 5. 5 strats that are at the top, and then maybe like 20 other minor that I found a way to get around. But they're not that crappy anymore. They're not that strong like in Duel Links. Duel Links, you have no soul. Konami, what are you doing? I hear that you're finally adding Egyptian god, but that should have happened last year or 2 years ago. Like, Egyptian gods are not strong. Egyptian gods should be strong. Egyptian gods are archetypes from the anime. Know what you should do? Make archetypes from the anime actually strong. Give attachment to the anime. Give all these things. You're rotting your own property. Throwing it all away. It's like I'm mad because of all this potential. All this potential you could fucking... It's just like it feels like your profits are down instead of making something that's actually good. That makes something that actually people want to see. You just... You just say, I need to make more transactions. I need to have this one good card to be under a transaction. So the people that feel that they can't have the power, they have like, ooh, I got this nice $10 bill. Thanks, Konami. I'm a little pussy that can't fucking play the game. Oh, like, come on. I'm so angry. I'm so angry that Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not how it used to be. And it's just terrible. It's a terrible place to play. It is terrible. And it's all our fault. It's all every single duelist's fault. I know I say it's Konami's fault, but it's everyone who plays Yu-Gi-Oh's fault. You have the choice to play however you want. But because it is kind of Konami's fault, because of how they set it up. I make a new, stronger archetype. And then I have to one-up that archetype. And it just keeps coming to the one-up and one-up. It's just like, imagine if someone just handed out guns on every street. Free. Guns. And you expected people not to shoot other people. That's how it feels to dueling. Or in Yu-Gi-Oh! In general. They made all these strong cards. And I'm just so angry. I'm so angry. This game sucks. This game is my favorite game, but it fucking sucks. This game detours other people from playing. That's why I say it sucks. This game has so many ways to play. But you are a soulless husk. I'm going to play a clip. And this is how I feel. This is a clip that describes how I think duelists and Yu-Gi-Oh!
Talking about the fact that they want to leave but never do. And I said, oh yes. And he said, why do you think they don't leave? I gave him different banal theories. He said, oh, I don't think it's that way at all. He said, I think that New York is the new model for the new concentration camp, where the camp has been built by the inmates themselves, and the inmates are the guards, and they have this pride in this thing they've built. They've built their own prison, and so they exist in a state of schizophrenia, where they are both guards and prisoners, and as a result, they no longer have, having been lobotomized, the capacity to leave the prison they've made, or to even see it as a prison.
Yeah, and that's how I feel. It's just everyone's built this cage. They're so proud of these archetypes that they built. And they're just like, yes, I can beat someone's ass relentlessly with this archetype. Now I have no one that ever wants to play with me. And everyone that I ever do play is tortured. That is not how you play games. That's not how you should play games. I hope you never get in any powerful decisions in life if that's how you play Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's sacrifice all these people, please. We're doing it for the greater good. Sir, we have another workaround. Nope. Sacrifice those people is the easiest method. Let's just get rid of them. That's how I feel like. It's just like, let's sacrifice your will and hard work just so you can win a game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Have anyone seen Cars? Did you not watch Cars as a child? Did you not see Lightning McQueen sacrifice his piston cup to help someone that worked so hard for 10 years? I feel it's like I'm a weathered I've been playing this game heavily for the last 6 years. And it pisses me off because Duel Links, like I said before, used to be the heaven, the safe space. I got to experience how I used to experience it as a child. Oh, this wonderful duel, this back and forth. I know what I did wrong. I know how I can do it. I know what I need to do. I know why if I didn't go hard enough. It's stuff like that. There is nothing like that now. It's, did you get the 10 negates or your archetype's bad? Everyone just says your archetype's bad, bad, bad. It's not... It makes it so your cards are worthless. You're building more archetypes, Konami, that are basically devaluing every single other card. You're digging a hole. You're digging a hole deeper. You're like, what are you going to do for more power? I don't even understand what more power creep you could even have. The next archetype, you're just going to say, I skip your opponent's next turn. You get to slap him in the face. You get to sleep with your girlfriend. You get to do everything. It's just, it's joke that a Yu-Gi-Oh player actually has a girlfriend. But it's just, come on. It just makes me so angry. And this all stemmed from Duel Links. Duel Links used to be the best place to duel. Duel Links used to be the best place to duel. And I'll say that till the day I die. I'll die in the anthill. That Duel Links was just, if you wanted to capture what it felt like to duel as a child, or duel like it does in the anime, that's Duel Links. That's how it used to be. It used to be skills like, you can add 1,000 life points, or you can have this field spell, or you can balance your deck, like you don't draw all spells. Wow! Stuff like that, stuff you put thought into. Okay, not really that much thought, but you put some thought. Now you just, and I think it's all because of, honestly, I'm just the biggest hater of this archetype, but I think it's all because of Orcus. Once Orcus, it's like there's a little, I've looked into this, there's a little more things above this. I think the first actual skill that did everything, started doing things for you, was Shooting Star Dragon. The Shooting Star Dragon skill, you say, was the first skill that I can think of that did stuff for you. It said, hey, you had Stardust. I'm spawning this level 2 tuner so you can make shooting, because we know it's hard to make this and it's not that easy and it's a hassle and it makes your deck slow and all that garbage. So we're going to have you spawn this out of nowhere. And I kind of liked it because I fucking like Yusei. Yusei's my favorite pro tag. Because he's I don't know, he gets some exception. I like dual monsters, but Yusei is cool. Yusei builds his first deck in the anime out of garbage, out of scrap. And that's how I like to think of it. That's how you should build your deck, out of the remains of what's left. That's how you should learn how to play the game. It's just Duel Links came out of nowhere when they're just like, all right, after that, and then Orcus came and sped the game up without even needing to use the skills. And it's just like, let's just make everything have a special summon. And let's just make skills that are not even like anime related. Like, I don't mind shooting Quasar Dragon skill, but I don't enjoy seeing it every f***ing game. Like, I love seeing shooting Quasar Dragon. It's a f***ing legend to see that guy summoned. It's just a treat. To me, it's a treat to see that guy summoned, especially if it's not used with the skill. If you took the time, I will watch that 5-minute board. You make shooting Quasar Dragon. That's the only board I can think of where I actually enjoy looking at it. Because usually it's entertaining as f***, because usually it's never the same. I've never seen two people make, without a skill, shooting Quasar Dragon, usually as same. It's like maybe there's a lot of similar threads, but it's not bar for bar. It's not the same cards. It has a lot of the same cores because it's Yusei. You have to have some of the synchrons and junk cards, but it's just, it's cool. I like seeing that. It's just everything after that. It's unnecessary. It's unnecessary, especially for like non-anime archetypes like this diamond skills. They're like, well, I guess these archetypes are never being played, so let's just make them crack. Let's make them never brick ever. And that makes them unwannable. I don't want to play someone that never bricks. Like, I mean, not when I say a brick, it means like their best hand. These are like, these skills put their best hand every, like, for 90% of the time. Every skill. It's like you can't even have fun. You can't find people to have fun, and you can't even play rank to test your decks because it's no one having fun. It's just, it used to be a play. I still play ranked because I'm a ass kiss in this game. I guess I like to see myself tortured. I like to see myself feel pain. I guess I can't feel love in life. But come on, it's terrible. This game is soulless. It is not what it used to be, and it feels like it needs a casual ban list. Every card that's casual needs to be in its own card pool and have its own game mode. That's what it needs. It needs to have its own card pool. You need to find every powerful card, f*** it off, and take what's left. Like, it's just, the game is becoming just, am I going first? Am I telling you to eat a dick 24/7, so you can't even establish a board? Like, come on, you don't have a soul if that's how you play Yu-Gi-Oh! You must be someone who picked up the game 3 years ago, saw the most powerful cards, and went, yep, that's who I am, that's how I'm torturing people, because that's who I am. I play the most powerful because that's who I am. That's not who I am. I play every garbage archetype. And I try to get, it's like, it hurts my soul to even play something strong. Because then I versed something that never had a chance. And I just tortured them. I wasted their time. It wasted my time. I hate useless duels. A useless duel is someone who, like, if you have a powerful deck and you see someone T-set, you won the duel. That T-set has to be the exact right cards for them to stop you from playing. It has to be like some trap hole that stops your main guy that's gonna bring out your and that set card is something that if it's destroyed, that you can just blow up your opponent's field. Like maybe Fire Ice Hand. Maybe. But even then, now Yu-Gi-Oh's like, send that graveyard. We're just gonna give them to send whatever. It's just they're making stronger and people don't have any fun way to make that because all they think is make the strongest and it's not creative, it's not fun. I could have done that 1,000 times over. I just didn't because it's not fun. It's not fun in the slightest to watch your opponent not play the game. You need to go back and forth. You need to be on each other's tails. For a duel to be fun for me, I need to not know that I'm going to win or lose in that fact. I can picture every move of your game from the first card you play with most archetype. Most of them. I would have to never reverse an archetype for me to not know your next move to the point I don't even watch you play the game. I literally start watching a movie while you guys are playing your stupid ass turn. It's to the point where I almost get disconnected because I look back after your 5 minutes are done and I finally go, oh, yeah, I can play the game now? Oh, play the game is generous, I guess. You built 3 monster negates, so I can't even special summon or do anything monsters, so I have to use some spell cards. And then if your deck's not built around special summon with spell cards, not every deck's around special summon monsters with spell cards. And it's the sad truth. Not every archetype is built the same. And it's not like I want sameness, it's just I want people to understand that like there's other ways to play. If you play a deck and versus another deck, that duel could have more value than any top tier duel that ever existed. That's how I see it. It pisses me off that every duel has to have, I send a card back to deck, I special summon this card from deck. Like, it's not cool, it's not fun. That's why I hate Dragon Contract the most. Gigantic Contract the most. Gigantic Contract is the biggest piece of thing you could ever play against somebody. If you play Dragon Contract, you're telling me you have no skill to bring out Thunder Dragon level 10. Or I guess you may not have the rest of the cards because you did have to go through an entire box. But if you went through that entire box to get that guy, why wouldn't you have level 7, level 5, level 3? Like, gosh, man, there's so many. It disappoints me. It's just you had no thought. You have no thought. You want to win. That's it. And that's what's killing Yu-Gi-Oh! You want to win too much. Why do you want to win? Because you want to get up in ranked? Cool. Then either play so relentlessly so you get up there. You know the ways. They're not new. No one's inventing new ways to get the Masters or King of Games. Sorry, that's the truth. There is no new way. There's this 5 ways they invented and they get obsolete and they invent 5 more ways. And then those are the 5 ways. There's nothing else. Maybe that's what I'm angry. I'm angry about everything. Everything sucks. It's terrible. We have all these cards and we can't make a card pool that's actually fun for everyone. Like crap. Like come on. I feel like I need to do this, but I can't because I have no support. No one gives a about 5,000 duels. Know how many cards I probably used over 1,000 cards. I have 999 hearted cards. Favorited cards in dueling. Duel Links? Why the can I like every card? Why the can't I like every card in the game? I'm locked at 999 favored cards? The is wrong with you? I'm angry. That's not even the point of this video. I'm angry that I can't like more than 1,000 cards. That pisses me off. I'm literally stuck there going, I guess I can't favorite it. And all the 990 cards I fucking use every once in a while. There's stuff I think about. There are cards that if a card needs something extra, I can type in the keywords and put in my favorite, and there it is. There's cards I liked and used before. I can't do that anymore because I have 999 cards and I can't fucking, it's pissed me off. Like, come on. I need to fucking get rid of the cards I don't use. I use them all. I use all 999. Should be 9,909. Should be every card. Should be able to like every fucking card. What's the restriction? If I like every card, is your server gonna crash? Is your game not strong enough? If every player in Duel Links potentially hit 999 fucking cards, your game is going to explode? What is this? Do you not think anyone is ever going to like 999 cards like I do? Like, come on. Maybe that's why I'm angry. You know what you need to do? Here's a idea. Make an animated series of every single past character just coming back to like a mega tournament. That's literally the only idea you ever need to build. And just make it Yu-Gi-Oh! Reunions or Yu-Gi-Oh! Resurgence or something along that line. And then have like, oh my god, these people out of retirement. Oh, and then update their decks. Maybe even actually give people to give a If I saw that in an animated form, all the stupid shit I maybe see, I might give a Maybe I'm losing my touch, but I want to see things that are from the anime used in the card game that it's based off of. I'm sorry, that's what I want. Like, I recently watched Zexal, and I give a little more about XYZ monsters. Like, I really hate XYZs, but I really like a lot of them. From like, if you play gimmick puppets against me, I'll give you respect. Gimmick puppets are not a general give me deck. They can brick harder than any, give you the shittiest fucking first hand. All spells, no mon. For turn one. The reason they make all these stupid skills in Duel Links is because people brick. And if people can't brick and make their stuff, they'll stop playing my game. Why don't you fucking make a Duel Links? You got rid of all your loner decks. Why don't you make stuff like Master Duel that teaches how to play the game better? Or do something, I don't know. I'll help you out. I'll teach every archetype I can, but no one gives a what I say. And that's the kicker. The kicker is no one gives a No one gives a I'll say this. People just say, hey, that's how Yu-Gi-Oh! Is. Well, if country's full of people shooting themselves, you're going to say that's how people are? Or are you going to do something about it? You are the people. You choose what archetype you play. If you play in the top 5 archetypes and you're not playing in the second or top league, you are a piece of shit. You suck. You suck as a duelist because you're saying to me that you have to go to this extreme to get past bronze, silver, gold, platinum. No! The reason I can say a conflict can build every single archetype is I played over 50,000 matches of Duel Links, Master Duel in real life. Like, I played every different type that I know how to beat every single card. I know every single card's weakness by sight. It's not how I think people are learning because I picked the trash. I build a deck that basically is just like, I have destruction, I can special summon monsters, I can defend myself, and then I can do whatever's fun for me. It's just, no one's doing that. It's all oppression. It's all oppression. And Duel Links, you're the worst. You keep inventing skills that just do the game for you. I like the skills that actually punished you, but gave you a benefit. Here's a one, Hero Flash. Hero Flash is a card I dream about completing actually. It's a hard card. You have to have Hero of the hero archetype in your grave, and all of your, you can special summon. I'm pretty sure you can either, I haven't actually used it, so I haven't memorized this card in my head, which has pissed me off. It's pissing me off right now, because I should have this card memorized like I do like 500 others. That's how I memorize cards. I play it 3 times, and now I know what the fuck it does, its name, and how to play it. And it just makes me angry that no one's learning these skills enough, that because all they play is the top 5 decks and they see everyone else and say this is garbage and you're wrong. And then it's just, when you play like just different and then you actually get an out for those things, they go, I can't believe you beat my unbeatable deck. You pulled some stupid bullshit. I can't believe you pulled some bullshit on me. You suck. Oh. It's just, oh, you're the worst. You're the worst. Why are you even here? Don't play any card game. Go away. Like, come on. Duel Links, I want to make a whole video about how I should fix every single one of your skills past when the Orcus era. The Orcus era is if you started Duel Links after May 2023, you missed it. Sorry, you missed what was good about Duel Links. You missed it. Sorry, pal. Even then, even because the skill for it was like March 2021, they gave you Shooting Star, and that's when it kind of started the artificial age of Yu-Gi-Oh. But I believe the nail in the coffin is when Orcus showed up. And then fucking was a parasite that had to be in every single deck, and every person has to play Orcus until they had to build archetypes so strong to put the Orcus into the dirt that now everyone else has to put them into the dirt. If I can't make an action because I just want to play something fun, like Legendary Fisherman, or like I say a million times, Fortune Fairies or Fortune Ladies, I think you suck. But if I played your archetype, I'd kick your fucking ass. 100%. I'm a first-rate duelist with a 10th-rate deck. My deck is shit playing this because it proves that I'm better than fucking you. Maybe that's why I'm mad. Because I prove that I'm better than you, and then you fucking turn around and see those other 9 duels where you're supposed to win and say, I'm better than you. No, my deck was never in a million years supposed to beat your fucking deck, and because your slob was loose with your chaining, you lost, you are a duelist to me. That's how you define a duelist. Can you get your chains right? Do you know what the your chain is? Tell me what your card does. In real life, I remember getting pissed that I would ask what the their card did, and they said, I don't know. You just played your card and you don't know? Why'd you play this card then? It looks cool, has a cool picture. Because I literally, when you ask someone what to do and they start ranting about their effects, say, whoa, is this a quick effect? You say quick effect, effect protection. Those are the 2 things you only need to fucking know. It can happen on your turn, or how can I destroy it? Those are the only 2 things that you could really need to concern yourself about. But everyone else is thinking about a million other things, and those 2 things are literally the key points to every fucking interaction in Yu-Gi-Oh! That's it. Can I destroy it? What does it do? I'm tired of talking about this, but I can't stop talking. I can't stop, my thoughts can't stop racing. It's terrible. I can't stop thinking of more things of why I decided this game. There's nobody. Even the people. I feel like the people are too late. The people that are actually big YouTubers, I feel like they're too late to the party. That's what they should have done from the get-go. Should have got famous beating up somebody with some deck that's number 1 anyway. They should have got famous by changing their status quo. And it's just impossible. It's not something I can do ever alone. I need everybody. I need literally everyone to change their mind. I've posted many videos saying, hey, and then they just come to me and they're just like, they're so broken they don't know how to change. They don't even know what casual is. The casual is not something you can actually put a bar on. Casual is kind of a relativity bubble where if I'm playing something strong, of course I want you to play something strong, but I don't want you to be a lamb to the slaughter either. It's just, it's something you as a duelist have to figure out the power level of your deck and how hard do you really want to go to have a good, because truly, how I want to feel, my number 10 out of 10 loss is I dueled you for 29 turns. That's the only reason I want to duel you for 15 minutes. I'm dueling you for 29 turns, and me and you are going back and forth this entire game to the point where I cannot draw a card. I drew my last card. I know I cannot kill you this turn, and I know my fate is sealed. That's my favorite way of losing. I fought you fought me to the bitter end, and I just didn't have it. That's 10 out of 10. This feeling you should feel when you duel someone. And maybe I'm just playing so much garbage that I can't feel that with the new and that's why I hate them all, because they're just something with no chill. They're no chill. Like, tier elements is so annoying. Like, any archetype that builds your board on my turn pisses me off. Like, you had a turn. You had a turn to do it. You're doing it on my turn, and you're not just taking 2 seconds. Like, I would get it if you're just building your board like I need a shield or a couple shields or something. No, you're special summoning and doing a bunch of shit Like, I started saying this guy, because this guy is special summon, I get the synchro summon, and because this is synchro summon, I get special summon another guy, or fusion summon, not synchro summon, fusion summon. I'm so angry about even thinking about someone playing on my turn while I'm doing this. It's just absurd. It's absurd. Duel Links, why haven't you made me a better Labyrinth Wall skill? If you can special summon all these monsters, why can't I special summon Labyrinth Wall for free? Where's my skill? Maybe I'm pissed because you don't care about anyone that's actually played from your beginning. Like, some people have played from the beginning and they've lost their way so much they don't even know. Because if you played from the beginning and you've set a card and you've set a monster and those are the moves you make and that was the norm, you cannot play now. You just can't. It's impossible. It's not happening. It's not happening. Sorry, it's not happening. You'll lose every single fucking time because someone that actually knows what they're doing, or they brick. But most decks don't even have bricks anymore because bricks are part of Yu-Gi-Oh! And a brick is not a true brick, I should say. A true brick is you have 5 cards and you cannot do a single fucking thing with any of them. That's a true brick. That's the definition of a brick that should be taught in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Community. But now it's just like, I can't make my board as strong as I used to. That's my brick. That's not a brick. It's you being a little pansy. It's just Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like a die roll. You're having a more complicated die roll, but in a card game. It's pretty much, it's probability. It's all about probability. There's so many archetypes in this game. How many archetypes have you built? If your answer is under 10, you suck. You're the worst. You're killing this game. There's no incentive to play an older archetype. There isn't. I'm sorry, but there isn't. There's never an incentive to play an old archetype because they're bad. They're bad and now standard. They don't special summon a million times, or if you do, you have to do it. You have to personally put in all those cards to special summon, and there's a chance they're brick because of how they work and how they're worded, how generic they are. I personally believe that if you, like, you know the germ theory, where if you get rid of all the germs in your system, like, that's good and all. You won't get sick, but you can't not have germs ever. And when you do get hit with germs, you'll get hit even harder and probably face even more risk of dying than if you were exposed to it beforehand. And I feel like if you were exposed to these archetypes before, you have a grip on them and you'll see these new cards. Like, I'll see, the reason I want to play old archetypes, so if I play new archetypes, I can see their cards and go, and it'll just instantly remind me of if I can use it with an older archetype. Like, the card Dark Sacrifice is a card that can be used in a lot of card decks. It's literally a card that says if your opponent wants to use a card to destroy any of your cards, you can negate and send a level 3 or lower dark monster. That can be put in Phantom Knights. That can be put in Soul Servants. That can be put in a lot of things. Do I see it? Never. Never. Like, this is a great card. This is a negate worth having because it develops your board. It doesn't just tell them no. Like, if you could send White Prince to the grave, trigger it, get 3,000 more for your King of the Skull Servant because someone wanted to dark hole your board. Like, that's the negates you should. Defensive negates. Negates that stop people from beating up you. That's not what I have a problem with. I have a problem with people that just shut up negates and go, I'm going to win because I have 5 negates. I know I'm going to negate it. Like, why are you playing the game? I think that's boring. I would have just given up at that point. Do you have joy or do you just like torturing people? I think the latter is what you're looking at. It's just, you like torturing people. You see yourself as some golden god and you just can't, you just have to slaughter anyone that ever even thinks about not playing like you. You know, I've never played Ash Blossom. You know, I probably said it in like 2 of my videos, but I've never played Ash Blossom. Because I think if you're playing at a high enough level where you have to stop your opponent by playing Ash Blossom, I don't think they're actually going to be stopped by it. Like, nowadays, you can't even stop people's archetypes with Ash Blossom anymore. Like, 1 Ash usually could stop like half of the board. Like, maybe you can reduce their board by like 50%. That's what an Ash could do. Now it doesn't. They can play through an Ash. They can play through Called By. There's some archetypes that can literally play through 4 interactions, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna keep playing. I know you just wasted like your whole hand just to stop me and every card you had, but I'm just gonna keep going anyway. How we can fix it? It's impossible. I'm telling you, you and everyone in Duel Links has to fix it. We have to get an 80% of people to actually play casual, real casual. Like I said, casual is a bubble. Casual. I don't want you to play vanilla monsters and Eclipse Spells, even though that's fun. I would love to play another person, which is me, vanilla monsters and Eclipse Spells, and we're just beating each other senseless. That's kind of fun. That's honestly a little fun. I'm not gonna say it's something I want 100 matches of, but two out of three. I'd love to see what you could come up with. What Eclipse Spells you'd have. I guess you'd probably have the most obvious ones, but I would like to see if you yourself can think outside the box. It just makes me sad that I can't see this game at its fullest by anybody else but me. I haven't seen people, like, I don't see myself in Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't see me. I don't see people, the only people I've ever seen build more than like 5 decks are people that have been here as long as I have. Some people even play the game for a year and only have like five decks and can't even build a deck. I just want you to be able to build any archetype, and I just know that's not what's happening. I know you're just hitting that type and then getting the whole time, and then you're getting angry at Yu-Gi-Oh! Why you didn't have some stupid OP powers like these decks. Like, it's just, that's the loop. It's no fun is ever being had, and it's just, you need to fight the right thing. You just need to fight the right thing. You need to fight someone that just knows what the struggle is and fight something. People don't like losing. The reason people don't make decks like that, because they'll lose twice, and they'll never let you see that deck ever again. I hate people that play decks against me that I had never had a chance from the first card. You should have known that. I know when I'm fighting someone and they have no chance. I can read all your cards. I can read all your movements. It's not that hard. I played 50,000 pages. It's not that hard. It's easy. It's like breathing for me. It's just, maybe I just can't see it from your point of view. It's just, can you destroy it? What can I build? Keep moving. And it just became, I'm building, I'm playing solitaire. I think the solitaire comparison is a spot on. Gigantic contract. If you really wanted the special summon, I don't think a special summon from deck should ever be allowed. Sorry, that's the line you crossed. You should have never allowed, put a card back, special summon. I think Sacred Beast players suck because of that. Because they feel some entitlement. Because I have this thing that I can special summon Sacred Beast from deck. Now I'm good. Dad, can I be good now? Did I win? Dad? Can I get your approval? That's how it feels. That's how, like, you're trying to get someone's approval and win. Or, like, you've lost everywhere else and you have to get the win. I only like winning. Winning is everything. Winning is not everything. You have short time in this life, and you need to know winning is not everything. That's a lesson that needs to be driven into your brain, because it has been driven in mine. Winning is not everything. Winning is a small portion of anything you could ever experience. Winning the right way is a great experience. Winning the wrong way, if you're an ignorant it's the good experience. But if you have a soul, it's a disrespectful tainting of an experience. Every time I get a terrible win, I feel like my soul is ripped in two. And it's like a useless win. I did not struggle into beating you in the slightest. That is the worst win I could ever experience. I don't care if I won. That is not dueling. And it's, like I said, it's you, the people. You built yourself into a prison that you're proud that you're in. That you are the guards and the prisoners. Are you proud that you're in this prison you built? Are you proud? Because I'm not. I'm sure it's not hell not to be stuck in these prisons with you that built this garbage. I'm trying to tunnel my way out, but I can't. Because there's an avalanche of you guys just throw down. It's like, I'm building this tunnel and you're at the gateway of this tunnel throwing firecrackers, flooding the tunnel out. And it's crazy. It's terrible. This is a terrible place to be. And it's you. It starts with you. That's the number one. If you have beaten your opponent and you do not feel the threat of losing, you do not have a good match. That's not a good match. I'm telling you, you are just mediocre. You're scared. You're not testing the boundaries of anything. You're just a wasted space, to be honest, in Yu-Gi-Oh! If that's all you're doing. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is disappointing me so much. And it doesn't have soul. I just want people. This would be a fun game. You just gotta make it great. People have to be great. People want it to play different. If I found another legendary fisherman deck, anyone, like an actual legendary fisherman, I'm someone who loses just because I play garbage, because I want to see how it happens and see how it play different. I don't make decks that anyone else plays. I don't look at anyone else's deck because I know they're tainted souls that have no heart. It's just, I haven't looked at a deck ever. And when people tell me to look at these people's deck lists, look at this, look at that, they never surprise me. They never show me. They really never, ever blow my mind. They're just stuff I've seen and ranked 1,000 times, just in a different way. But I think I should wrap this up. If you give a shit about anything I said and agree with me, you need to just, I don't know, build. I'm trying to build a community, but I might have to just give up this game. To be honest, I might give up Yu-Gi-Oh. I might give up Yu-Gi-Oh. Give up this channel, and then just turn into dust in the wind. That's all I have to say.